Ooh, you know, just drinking coffee, gave me some wise words, but I like the draft from LGD, so I'm going to stick with LGD. I don't really like spiders either, Black, so I'm hoping they squish the spider and we never see it. When you run out of so many ideas for predictions, it kind of gets really bad at this point. Thank you, Nomad, coming in game number 1. Oh, it's actually happening. For once, you guys aren't lying. Ocean Zen comes in. 2 locked up. They'll go to the cogs, and, well, Urshak away. XM surviving. Same with X Nova. But yeah, coming into this
hype,
one.
Nothing happening.
It was, yeah, you're right. A little fake hype coming
30
out.
30 seconds to battle.
I'm always a big fan of this Night Stalker, though, up against the Oracle. We see it as the counter almost exclusively, it feels like at this point. Jump the back line, stop that Oracle from saving any of his allies.
It's overall a great hero. Oracle,
A loss so
without any
small.
saving potential, is not going to be there even against Puck. Puck doesn't like the blade. The Night Stalker, so potentially could be a really good pick. They have a lot of heroes that can close the gap behind the back line. Problem is, Night Stalker does not get the play when he's Viper, especially early on. One
Right.
Viper strike and you're done. You're not moving. Historically, that has been the counter. Night Stalker, also playing at the Raid King doesn't feel too good for the Night Stalker. Where like it's Radiance timing, the Raid King, the Mist Chant. And I personally try to play a lot of Night Stalker lately. Hero feels good. He's like decent in the lane. A lot of region. Look at his region 5 during daytime, and he can go straight away. Like he has 5 armor, good strength game.
Clockwork. Surviving. Sorry, fake hype. Go on.
Fake hype. That's 2 out of the 2 so far. Yeah, especially with Shadow Shaman, I think they will put a lot of pressure. It's very hard to zone out Night Stalker. That might sound stupid, but he's much stronger in the lane.
Yeah, we'll see how the aggression works out for EHOME. Been seeing the Shadow Shaman a lot. Like, I love seeing the Shadow
I
Shaman
don't
hit
think
real hard.
they are going to win this lane, you know, because they don't have the space to deal with the skeletons later on. But once there's first nighttime, they are going to start putting.
Is this a lane maybe that Fade can kind of rotate around on this Shadow Shaman and leave Chalice alone for a little bit? Maybe to get those levels, get quicker to that 6.
That depends. Y is doing a good job getting like half full. The full pull, so that's gonna be very quickly. Well, they got level 2. Pretty big deal when you're playing Radiant out the lane. Pull the lane back, pretty, call it standard stuff these days.
Right. See how this goes for Ahmed, and he's doing well. All 3 cores actually on the side of LGD are doing well. Getting towards the top, enjoying their time. 13-1 for the Viper in the top lane. Fate Beyond on this Hurdle Viper cosmetic that exists.
Oh yeah, it's one of the ugliest ones. It's like half Dragonite, half Viper, and half Venomancer.
Yeah. Really odd combo, but he's doing a good job so far, and well, the same could be said for nothing to say. Fate Beyond now getting caught, battery assault, the damage coming in, snowball for the save, that hits on an XM, the 2 get first blood on Fate Beyond, they're trying to turn this at least for a trade, and XM is there, body blocks, not allowing Jinq to do anything with that tusk to get one in return, so Fate Beyond was CSing well, but goes down for first blood, and they still want to go for Jinq.
They're chasing.
He's got snowball in a second. Not sure.
They did a killer. And Versa had to handle the on his awkward. Battery assault would slow him down, so that would be. But the huge mistake there from Fate Beyond. Like he had a lot of gold in the bank, did not invest, and it usually just that turn of Shadow's Rush straight away. So he had like 700 gold in the bank, bought a ventilation after he died. Something that could possibly even like get into blood. Didn't invest any of his gold. No stonks for him.
Didn't have those diamond hands.
Go back to the bottom lane. Aggressively on the Night Stalker, who has boots and bracer, a lot of regions. Man, EHOME has the coolest looking great. This as it. I don't know what that is, and I love to build on 1-1-1, getting that crit. Sometimes I see even starting with the at level 1.
Yeah. And just going to the 1-1-1. It's the Axe of the Vile Reliquary. Never heard of that axe. It's massive.
A lot of kill potential on the top. Watching slow, they're making it move.
Yeah, going in for X Nova, just trying to get the damage out. The cogs keep them away. Not sure that's going to keep Nova alive. Ticking down to 30 health. X Nova back in the lane, and Jinku goes to the tag team. He's broken at the nether top, so they're going to put Ursa there. X just TP back. He's going to take the walk of shame. They might even lose X Nova if he's not careful. Fate comes in. He might just die. These heroes are coming in one after the other.
He's dead. He's super dead. The overtime damage. Shadows.
There's the kill. That's 2, and Night Stalker now goes up to lone bottom. He's dead. So EHOME just making ill-advised move after ill-advised move and losing heroes.
This is why you buy Urn of Shadows on Viper. I think 33 was the one who started this build from current Tundra team. Loves to play the hero. You don't allow enemy safe laners, especially melee. Play the game. Ursa died twice in a row. They rotated the Shadow Shaman as the PSG.LGD. Use that info, go aggressively, kill the Night Stalker before the first night.
It's really an LGD in a good spot. Is this going to make the game for Brood harder? Because like Broodmother is trying to be active early, right? And try to force yourself down these lanes, get these towers quickly, but if your side lanes are dying and you have no real support, then how can you do it alone?
It's gonna be tough. Like Broodmother have been lifting this game, but they have ways of deal with that. Nothing to say on Puck. Doesn't even have a point space shift, just want people to nuke those fighters. Tower is full HP. I think like his job is just to stay in the lane and not allow Brood. That lane is to the ultra, making a move.
Dream Coil plays down, and they're going to turn this, looking for the Puck. There's nothing going just yet as they come around the back. They've got that fix on a Jinku with the immediate damage on the bait. Shadow Shaman dropping Snowball across the cogs over to X Nova. And with nothing to say, having the illusion going over 2, he can jaunt there, be right next to the clockwork. Ajit needs to be careful. And this is EHOME just movements going wrong constantly.
It's already a 2k goal for PSG.LGD. They have 2 saving supports, but these supports are also making an aggressive moves. Puck 3 null talisman just to have more mana regions, spamming the spells, more spell amp to be able to deal with the fighters. Now EHOME on the bottom, left alone.
Middle tower is under attack.
Going for their belt. He stays face boots into casual gloves. Now he TP's top lane. You want to be able to take the. They don't have the catapult, but the force Calibros should be
Dire's
enough.
top tower is under attack.
So they're going to come up top, do what you said, maybe a little bit more, making
nice game. Like, look at EHOME. They smoke to the bottom. They understand, like, you need to play with the Night Stalker. Catapult coming in, so great read from EHOME.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And this is going to give them attack like, easily,
are
for free.
fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ball on the mid lane.
And once again, they're going after Ajit. They've got the Snowball to follow it up. Dream Coil Snowball all out on Ajit. Shards is not quite there.
Radiant structures are
They do
fortified.
force them away from that mid-tier 1. It was almost a fight that could have gone really well for LGD. Their movements around the map have been basically perfect up to this point. And I worry for EHOME already down this much.
PSG.LGD, great understanding how many heroes they need to
Dire's middle tower
leave
is under
EHOME
attack.
on the top. They know
Radiant's
he
bottom
can't
tower
kill
is
the
under
tower
attack.
alone with the skeletons. Rotate one support just by walking. I predict I think they'll get anything like that, but they might get a kill here.
Yeah, getting caught behind 2 towers to get the kill there. Beyond end up in a state will both lose their career with some others on it. feels pretty bad, but he'll get some revenge to the tier 1 tower mid, and that's squeezing this map as EHOME now, as we can already see, is forming the opposite side.
Dire's middle
Forced into a
tower
spot like
has
this.
fallen.
Problem for Broodmother is lost a tier 1 tower on the mid. Usually
Radiant's
you
bottom
want to be the
tower is
one
under
who
attack.
takes that Hand of Midas on the Brood. I believe it is. Yes, Hand of Midas. Not sure if I like it. You know, I'm not a Brood expert, as already mentioned, but what I've seen, you want to be able to put the pressure early. Like, you do not want to play the
Dire's
lane
top
with this
tower
hero.
is
It's
under
still
attack.
a decent hero, but you want to be creating space for your own team. Hand of Midas does not do that.
Is there a different build, you know, different than what we naturally see on EHOME or, well, on a Broodmother that would help him out? Hold on. It's got the kill on Spade. Shard Snowball all coming through, and Fortune's in onto the Night Stalker. Just too far away from GQ as well. There's nothing to say. Meaning, like, you know, with the addition of this Shard or with the changes that have been made, is there a different build that might allow Broodmother to use this Midas and feel a little bit more possible as the late game hero?
Radiant's middle
I have
tower is
the
under
boy
attack.
on the phone, you know, just asking what
Pass
he
him on.
thinks. Like, you know, what do you think about the Hand of Midas into Aghanim Scepter is viable? This is the greediest itemization from EHOME. Not just from EHOME, but pretty much from any sides, maybe the Alchemist all playing for the Battle Fury. Because Broodmother with the Hand of Midas, Night Stalker going Hand of Midas, Battle Fury Ursa, like, you don't get to... You're just gonna be hitting the creeps. Let's see if it might pay off. Well, what PSG.LGD is looking for. That rating is timing on the breaking, go together. But right now, having a really good time. 112 CS, even more CS. Broodmother, a lot of those. Spiders, of course, and 1,000 gold.
Yeah, so Ame's going to get his Midas delivered in just a second. We see that it was a 3k lead for LGD just a moment ago, and it's actually dwindled down into a 1k lead. They might find X-Nova again, but your EHOME is okay with this, especially with Ursa, as well as the Brood continuing to farm. And this is continual kills for LGD as a pack, is 4.
No, it's not just that. You have 2 Hand of Midas, you have 1 Battle Fury. Once you get that Battle Fury, you're still not ready to fight. You want to have
Radiant's
PKP
middle
to
tower is under attack.
Big abilities on your teammate. And also, you fight during the daytime.
Yeah. That sun's just too... needed to be night. Snowball across, XM in trouble, Great Fire blasting forwards, punch coming in from Jinky, who's trying to get away, pops that ulti, green coil onto both him as well as X-Nova. Does get caught here, silence for the waning grip, XM gone, they don't even dive for X-Nova with the glyph used on the tower. Instead, they'll wait for the glyph.
A lot of time to build that house.
Dire's
They
top
will
tower
pressure
is
the
under
tower.
attack.
Let's see if someone decides to
Radiant's
rotate.
middle
Maybe
tower
what they
is
do
under
is
attack.
push mid lane. If it is Shadow Shaman, drop the wards with the fighter. That's a lot of damage.
Get trickle down quick.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna mid, you know. Heroes, Viper
Radiant's
going
middle
into
tower has
Athos, pretty
fallen.
stands build. Be able to block people
Radiant's
inside.
bottom tower is
Then
under attack.
Night Stalker is very mobile. Broodmother, they don't have side spot once he gets the blink dagger, but it's not going for the pressure to get away. Getting that Witchblade first.
Is Gleipnir for Fate Beyond a poor call? If you were to go from Ravatos into the Gleipnir? I know that
It's a
item felt
possibility.
like-
Yeah, I don't mind. Maybe like BKB first. Depends. Road of Atos, definitely sure. Might need Stalker.
Right.
And then like Gleipnir. We again fighters possibly clear them out. AoE lockdown.
EHOME kind of working with their time right now to use these Midases and hope to get to that Battle Fury. That has been slowed down significantly. Ajit, though, he's used his Midas. He's one component away from getting that Axe. You've got the Midas onto the Night Stalker. He's picked up the Ogre Axe and going into a BKB. They're given enough time to get these items. We could see a little bit more of a competitive fight from EHOME, as it is 9-2.
They just need time.
Radiant's top tower
EHOME
is under attack.
not playing right now.
Rolls the Walrus punch on the Chalice, but take out again. Cutting off your points.
EHOME killing creeps.
Dire's middle tower
Trying to get
is
back
under
into
attack.
the game. Maybe this is not a fake time this
Radiant's
time.
bottom tower is under attack.
And it is.
Still wasn't me that time. Tusk going for Falcon Blade. Yeah, we've really seen this
Falcon
item
Blade,
be
like,
popular
is
in this
the
region.
item. Not just in this region, but in this match, I think. Everyone wants to have them. We a mana region, some damage, a lot of heroes benefit.
That
Dire's
build
middle
yesterday
tower
on the
is under
Invoker,
attack.
Witch Blade, Falcon Blade, the double blades coming in.
Blaze of Black.
There needs to be a blade build, combining all the blades. Like,
Axe. He's getting close to his relic. Again, don't put the pressure on tier 2 tower. You want to kill it. They understand. EHOME does not want to take fights right now. They already used the Darkest Saint. Time will be up there. 30 seconds.
Dire's top
Take the
tower
outpost.
has fallen.
Why already there? Good job.
he's looking for a blink dagger, and he understands that his positioning is crucial, especially with the Night Stalker on the other team. He needs to stay back and be able to find the proper positioning. Coil used on to Nova. He'll be chased, but hook shots away over to Fade, giving him the assist.
Almost killed at that. Overtime damage from the Witch Blade.
Which blade is that?
Here I am!
Falcon Blade.
Dire are scanning.
So Ursa finishes the Battle Fury Power Treads, going into BKB. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Yeah, definitely needs a
Three
BKB.
can play.
Fight they
this
have
game.
Radiant's
still
bottom
follow-up
tower
abilities that
is
go
under
to Magic
attack.
Immunity, Viper Strike, Tusks, Walrus Punch. Fight hard for Ursa, a lot of kiting potential coming up abilities.
Yeah, not the easiest Ursa game. Even with that BKB. Got themselves a look over. Will come across into the Walrus Punch. XM. He's stuck here and he's trouble trying to TP away. They do end up getting the corner Jinju. They lose XM and it looks like Fade to follow. And 2-for-1 trade for LGD. Farm up some Serpent Wards, get a little bit more gold out of this. Another good movement trade from LGD.
Ursa just too aggressive there. Maybe they got a 2-for-2 trade, kill the puck. Didn't do it. The Shadow Shaman, one of the best heroes right now against all spirits, against the puck. Why we see it so often. Also, they don't have a hero that's Shadow Shaman. Better fight. They have for it. Chalice on the top. Coil. That's Night Stalker for me.
With the Walrus Punch coming in and GP getting the kill. Nova trying to CP out and is successful in doing so. But they lose Chalice again, and this has been really smooth from LGD off the map so far.
EHOME just took the creeps to get back into the game. LGD finished. Aghanim Scepter going into good item there. Interesting.
Full pipe being built by him.
Could. I'm okay with that. I also remember like player, he first one who did that kind of a, I believe, where you need to be the one putting the prep. Build that fight and you want to end it.
Right.
Their spiders are almost magic immune. And then it's much easier. Go for the high ground push. That's built. Not so fast. The scale you still don't have. B, you have item, no Diffusal Blade, no Orchid on the Brood Mother.
Yeah, so used to seeing that Diffusal Orchid kind of build from his broods, but Nova dead again, nothing to say. As he continues to move around the map without a death, 3-0 on the stake. But inside the Roche shade, Ame
Invisibility.
trying to get himself maybe an Aegis, and they know about it. The Spiderling spotted him. I'm not sure they're going to be able to go in, and it doesn't look like they're making a way over there either.
It's not the fastest road. That team is gonna help out.
Radiant's bottom tower is
You
under
don't want to
attack.
fight. And now you're gonna have to deal, like, you definitely give Aegis.
Dire's top
Pick it up.
tower is under attack.
How do you get through raking?
Yeah. That is not the easiest thing to do. Especially with a brood that doesn't have that diffusal, doesn't have a way to stop that reincarnation from going off. This is going to be a tough fight. If
Radiant's bottom tower
back
is under attack.
Pipe down on the Broodmother. Let's see if they decide to take a fight. They also have this timing. Night Stalker will have his BP in the next minute, so they'll need.
Dire are scanning.
Are we gonna see the same thing again, like XM and Fate trying to make the move on lane scenario? Puck is not there, but could possibly.
Could just move over, get a couple of kills again, and it feels really bad for the Ursa, who's desperately trying to get into the BKB. Would love to pick up that Blink Dagger as well. Close the gap. Magic community. Go for now that he's got
Maybe a kill. He's 0-0 and 0.
253 last hits. 0-0-0. Very active.
They're CDSing the neutral. And the bonus available.
Bottom lane though, try and make a move on XM once again. They've got that Viper Strike. He's slowed down, and it doesn't look like he's getting away with Fortune's End, rooting him up. Purifying Flames coming in from Innocence, the finishing blow onto XM. He just cannot have enough space as LGD continue to hunt him down. Look at the recoil onto Fade, who will everyone's committed. Here comes Pound, shot in. Will look to finish off Innocence. They at least get the win, so they've got the fires on the right side. Finally they can over, and Fade beyond. He's getting low, but there's the snowball trying to see him as long as possible. It looks like the rest of the might back away as well. But Ame up in the same thing, re-engaged. The Face Beyond ends up dead. They've got the sense as well as the Lawrence punch onto the Broodmother. Ame dies as LGD take their chances and are successful in killing off the Brood.
Now, once Ame joins the fight is just completely over. They know they can't kill Raid King. So much overtime damage. It was a funny looking green ball of spiders going around with pipe effect on. Doesn't, it looks scary, but it's not as strong as it.
Yeah, and it ends up
structures are
kind of falling flat. They got Face Beyond. That's, and
Dire's bottom
that's
tower
killing
is
the
under
Orca,
attack.
which is fine, but it felt at this point with how much farming you're doing on the Broodmother that you needed a much bigger victory than.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They have 2 Force Staffs, 1 on Oracle. Also Viper decided to get them. So this is how you deal with like hiding against Ursa. They focus someone down. They also have 2 saving abilities. They need to be able to like through engagement from home during the silence from Night Stalker hook shot. 2 Force Staffs are gonna help quite a lot. I like that.
Incoming.
Yeah, the Blink not exactly. I think that's going to be reliable for the Oracle as much as the Force Staff is. He's got the Blink Dagger. He's got that Falcon Blade with the Orb of Corrosion. He's looking to get in there, maybe Blink, forward Snowball Shard, get that combo off, make sure that they can control these heroes continuously.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Go for it. Skeletons are winning. An AC next with Wraith King. He's already got that Hyper Stone.
Casual time, something that
Dire's structures are fortified.
status of this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Self-HP region and life
Dire's middle
So
tower
a bit
is
of
under attack.
HP on top of that. So they're not making any aggressive moves. Try to make one on the bottom. It backfired. They just smoke. So let's see what they want to do. Aegis timer will be gone in 30
Dire's
seconds.
middle tower is under
They still
attack.
don't want to focus on me.
Dire's middle
We're
tower
kind of
has
showing,
fallen.
and the presence felt. There's Firelings and a lot of gold going up in a They're going to use that Dark Ascension. Maybe coming around the back. They've got some of the Hex on the order. So time to get the credit. And that's over these heroes. With the axe, they keep them running by nothing to say. They got themselves a shackle. They get some things beyond the enemy space. So GQ, but loses that first life. So now it's gone into the set. Spire Pusher comes in on a good shot. The racing tries to turn this on. The double roll from getting on the Broodmother, and now XM getting survived. He's getting low and starting back with a big fight. They got that turn off for the second time. They have the snowball as well as the shards, but it's not enough to kill an XM. And 4 heroes are gone here on LGD, and all they lose is the Shadow Shaman. That goes really well for EHOME.
EHOME did a very good job just understanding who they need to kill. Like first, this is why Night Stalker loves to play in Oracle. They jump in, kill him instantly, then they deal with the Dusk and Viper, leave Puck in Port last. Puck and Rating, they need to be in first. Like they need to be the one initiating, because if they're not, then like your 2 supports are just gonna feel very dead.
Yeah. And this is close out from X-Nova. Feels like the first opportunity he's had to be aggressive. He makes it work real well. Even with the advantage that LGD have in terms of net worth, it felt very one-sided in the fight, but that was because of the execution coming in from EHOME, which is one of the things that they've struggled with a lot throughout the season.
Rock it on!
Even going from Yao to QQQ, it's a big difference in coaches. You see the difference in drafts. It's now just about how EHOME execute this, how they can make it work. Because even in the last series, they had these quick drafts, but they weren't fitting.
And that's the problem with EHOME. I don't think they're necessarily wrong with their draft. It's just about that execution. Like even though they were 5 gold behind, they're still taking that fight. PSG going into next item. First he had like the Fusil Blade BKB. This is an earlier timing, so you need to start thinking about the more late game oriented. With Shaman and another Hex, you will be able to control the puck. Just plasma one extra through. Night Stalker deals a ton of damage, provides a lot of control, especially with Dark Ascension. Bonus 100 damage. Night Stalker
down Chalice. They have supposed to have the break, and the Viper strike thrown on the Chalice, trying to chase him with a Waning Rift, and now the damage is with the rest of those here. Easy throwing the Chalice, who is trying to build into that nullifier. He's a long ways away from it.
Standard build. You want to be able to deal with the support extra slow. That
XM. Pops out in rage early, snaps the coil, trying to run. Earthshot getting some distance. Nothing to say might stay with him with the illusion, and that's exactly what he does. But here's the Hex coming in from Basic, having some of the tackle. Ball stops, and it's shift. I'm trying to survive, but they already got the Corona Innocent, so it's overcoming. This might be a terrible fight for LGD, because they are going to pop out from Ame. Not as we work with, so bring in some reinforcements and try to make this work with Ray coming out of XM. And then a rage for a second, and he will end up dead. So LGD, they get the kill on the here, so they'll take out Clockwork and finish up Fade prior, and this is a good fight for LGD. Almost a well-lit trap for EHOME.
Surprised EHOME decided to take that fight without a Night Stalker. Like, Night Stalker is the guy that you need to be alive to control the Oracle. Like, you've seen Oracle using a full staff to be able to close the gap, get that ulti on the puck. And Ame, like, it takes quite a while to kill this hero. He has AC on, he has status resistance, so like those silences and not gonna last as long. So he got the level 20, will be a bit more speedy.
Such a good move there by knowing how long he had to get there. Four staffs himself, just in range. False promise immediately in the phase shift, getting away. Keep nothing to stay alive. A very close skirmish there that could EHOME probably is out even in this game. So
LGD, they need to be able to take care of each other, save the supports. One of the reasons why Dusk is going to BKB as
bottom tower
third item.
Radiant are
one item. True, it's like half, 3/4 of an item. Not like a real item. Yeah, once you get that BKB, we'll be able to just blink in the snowball people. Something struggles with is AoE silence coming up Night Stalker, and usually like any root mechanics, and like a bit of malice is one, but you'll be able to blink in and snowball, but with the root mechanic. Dusk, so keep choice.
Do it with flair.
Memory days of Tusk being able to snowball anytime. Breaking the smoke, Rock Matrix comes in, but they've got the low snowball from front of Hodge. He's been caught by himself. Big comes in with trying to get this group under the line. One wrap around the workshop, they get the turn of innocence. The team goes placed on a both XM as well as challenge. They can turn on the bottom of the course, but they end up losing XM. And EHOME survives snowballs there. That'll bring it over to XM, surviving the onslaught from challenge. And EHOME, he's got a double kill. They also take out Fade, and nothing to say is wicked sick as he is 7-0-12.
Jinq still chasing. That punch ready. That's Hex.
Beyond, he's also here. Force step. What a move. Come in from Fate Beyond to stop that TP. Now Aji has to get out of dodge, but not as easy anymore. It doesn't look like he's getting out anywhere. Fate Beyond will get the kill, and rightfully so, because he's the one who made it happen.
EHOME needs to go in and kill that Oracle instantly, probably with a hookshot, not allow him to use any Force Staff Ghost Scepter. He didn't get any ult off in the fight. Once again, it's very hard to play the Night Stalker, that's how it feels like last forever. But they got the Force Staff, got the Ghost Scepter, so a lot of time wasted. Ursa, BKB, this is the end rage. They can even get the one life out. Now, with the Basher online, has another way of lockdown to deal with BKB.
Dire's middle barracks are under
attack.
Dire's
Set
middle
around. All of a sudden, it goes
fallen.
from 5 to 8 to 13k ahead. And this is just a massive lead here for LGD.
A prize.
It was feeling close before, but that last exchange, even with a lot of things going right for EHOME, didn't feel close.
Yeah, that one fight looked really good when they jumped them, killed the Oracle, they killed Dusk first, looked good. This is exactly what they need to do, but it's getting harder and harder. Second Roche, once again, belongs to PSG.LGD. Rocket will scout things out to see if Pocket wants to go in.
Shot goes all the way through. He still picks up EHOME. Had to go for it.
Get up
And
Oh, for sure. Like if you steal Cheese or Aegis, it's still worth it.
and he's only dead for 40 seconds. Giving up your life, maybe it could be a difference maker in taking the Aegis Cheese away. Maybe if he was a split second earlier, has the opportunity.
Yeah, you would definitely gotten that.
It was close.
Last hit, Cheese, Aegis, and possibly a kill on one of them. 4 heroes inside a bit.
Clockwork to save the day. It's the dream scenario right there. If you're ever playing Clockwork.
He's the big guy.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Thievery.
Yeah. It does.
Sweep it all up. Go down towards bottom and tier 3. They're able to take the mid tier 3 and set our backs very
Dire's
easily.
bottom tower is under attack.
EHOME will try to defend this. They've used the smoke. Smoke on 3 heroes going for the long wrap around. Nothing to say. He breaks and now indeed they've got the information that they need. EHOME immediately putting in an XM. They get the kill to the earth. He's gonna buy back in the field. Viper strike comes through on a challenge. They're chasing Fade as well as Chalice pops the DKD. But they get the kill on the Fade. Taking aim too. He does not have buyback. Too close. Here's on XM who just fought back. Right clicks coming in. There's Bastions. X-Nova trying to save his bear. Will do so. He just gets up to the high ground. However, I mean, this engagement is over. OGD, they're still pressuring the bottom lane.
Try to make a move on the bot who has a Lincoln here. Uses Hex instead of a nuke to remove the Lincoln sphere.
Dire's
A
bottom
bad
barracks
move overall. Now you lose the second set of barracks. They're just gonna go in and probably end the game because I feel like EHOME does not have the tools nor the damage at this point to deal with
Dire's top
the
tower is fallen.
Down to 2,000. This is a rough one. They're gonna try and hold on as best they can. They've got everybody up for one last fight. Maybe they can boom out ahead. But that's not exactly the easiest ahead. Move forward, they've got the break down. Break so now he's at the wall of touch and immediately just detached from the fight. They're going to bring the boom out in into the Abyssal Blade. Down goes Ajit. He's got no buyback, and GG will be called. LGD taking one in a simple one. That looked okay for EHOME at the beginning. Got a little hard after LGD did a great job and made the record and couldn't actually show how good of a team LGD are.
Yeah, a bit confused by the item build
Yeah.
from EHOME in this one. With Midas, you have Night Stalker